2025, what a year. You know, it really was something.
It was awful!
But, I thought it would be fun to continue the tradition that I started last year by doing my own little award show.
Please, I'm in so much pain. Awards? Did you say awards?
That's right, I sure did. And that means we have to start with the gaming section. Okay, so basically what this video is me talking about the top 10s of everything that I consumed that kind of helped keep me sane a little bit during this wonderful, fantastic year. So we have to start with the games. And these are not necessarily games that I think are the best games ever made. They're just the games that I played and had the most fun with or enjoyed the most. Coming in at number 10, we of course have Little Nightmares. So I went ahead and I recorded the Reanimal demo video a little while back, and after I did that, I said, you know what, I haven't done a video on this channel where I play through Little Nightmares 1, the first game. I want to do that, and I decided to do exactly that. Now that video hasn't come out yet, it's coming out, but I had a lot of fun playing Little Nightmares. I think that the series is just so good. And when I say series, I mean Little Nightmares 1 and 2. And it's just a blast to go back to that world and experience playing through it for the first time. I just really love the designs of the game. I think that it is a very fun little, cute little short experience that you get. And I had a lot of fun. Now coming in at number 9, we have Killing Floor 2. Every once in a while, I have this desire to go back and play Killing Floor 2. It's just a game that I am able to play very easily at this point. It's a good shut off my brain and just run around shooting zombies and surviving, and I get something out of that. I don't know, it's just kind of easy entertainment for me that is a little bit mindless, which I appreciated this year. Yeah, I just think that it's a very good game to just kind of turn off your brain to and play for a little bit. Now at number 8, we have Risk of Rain 2, and sometimes I put a little modifier on these, and this is mostly because of the new DLCs. One of them is not new. Basically, I only had the first DLC, and I got the 2 new ones, and I started playing the game again, and it's been a blast for me. I really enjoy Risk of Rain 2. I kind of fell off of it because, I don't know, something about it, I felt like I wasn't doing good or playing it correctly. Not that I wasn't successful, it's just that somewhere in my brain I was like, I'm not playing this the way I should be. But I got over that and I started playing it, and I got to play some of the new characters. I think of the ones that I've played so far, I think Chef is my favorite. I have fun. There's one character I haven't unlocked yet, but I'm working on it. Also, I unlocked the false sun god guy character or whatever, and I got to play this with my friend for a little bit, so I had a lot of good times with this. And then coming in at number 7, we have Lethal Company, but again, modifier, it's the modded version of Lethal Company. This is another game that I got to play with friends a decent amount, and I might include a little clip here because it was very funny. Basically, my friend found a big hammer with like a fucking, I don't know if it was a nuclear warhead at the end of it or if it was some other explosive, but he decided to face off against one of the tree giants, and that was very comical to me. Sometimes you just need a little bit of mods to bring some life back into the game, and that's kind of exactly what happened with me for Lethal Company, where I got tired of the same stuff and I got to play it modded, and it's pretty much always a good time with friends, I think. And then at number 6, we have Devour, and again, specifically kind of because of the Carnival update. I love Devour. Devour is one of my favorite horror games to play. I just thoroughly enjoy it. There's something about it, like, it's not the best, most polished game ever made, but it is just so unbelievably fun to me. And I believe also, I think this year, the Bride update, whatever that one was called, also came out, so I got to play 2 new new updates, I think, this year, and that was very fun for me. I enjoy playing this with friends. It's just such a blast. I love Devour. I do really like the Carnival map and the update, and I was able to successfully beat it with my friend, so I'm proud of us for that. And also, I came really close to beating it on my own, even when I wasn't like trying to optimize it. I was just fucking around, and I felt good about myself after that. All right, and then at number 5, we have Mega Bonk. Now, this is one of those games that I honestly haven't played that much, but also I think I've played more than I think I have, because it's a game where time just slips away. Now, it is a Vampire Survivor, bullet heaven, bullet hell type of game, and I very much enjoy those games sometimes, but this one is fun because I like the 3D space. There's a lot to unlock and just kind of explore and figure out. I had fun unlocking different characters like the monkey, the Chad guy, the robot Clank man, whatever his name is. I think it might just be Clank. But yeah, I enjoy playing this game a lot. It's one that I will pick up on occasion just because I need something kind of goofy, a little silly that I can just grind away at, and it's a fun game. It's straight dopamine, y'all. Okay, and then at number 4 we have Milk Outside of a Bag, Outside of a Milk, Outside of a Bag, and I don't even know if that's the full title, honestly, but this is a sequel to Milk Inside of a Bag, and then continue the title of the game. I really enjoyed Milk Outside of a Bag. I think that it was one of my favorite games that I played this year, just because it's such a unique experience. The artwork, the visuals, the sound are spectacular, and for such a little, very simple indie horror game, mostly leaning into that psychological horror, this is just one that I came away from thinking, wow, this is just one of the most special games that I came away playing from the year, and I really wanted to put it on the list. And if you want to watch me play through it, it's on my second channel, so you can go watch it there, the Good Games channel. All right, and then at number 3 we have I don't know, it's Forza Horizon 5. I get a big enjoyment out of racing games, and it's not that I'm a car person, because I'm really not. I just look in a car and I go, if it is visually appealing to me, I'm happy. But I don't really know cars at all, but I do really enjoy Forza Horizon. I played through 4 on my Xbox One, I believe. I didn't play through the entire thing, but once I saw that 5 was on Steam, I said, let me get that, because it was on sale at a very large, deep discount, so I might as well. And then I very quickly sunk so many fucking hours into this game. It's unbelievable how quickly I just racked up hours in this. It's very satisfying to me to just play through the game, be able to go to all these different races, drive around the open world. I don't know, there's something about it. I really like how the cars control, and I like the kind of arcadey aspect of it, because it's not like a super duper realistic racing game, but it's just a game that I love playing. I'm just gonna sink more hours into it. I know I will. Okay, and then at second place we have the Outlast Trials. Now, this is a game that I've played on the channel several times at this point, and I plan on playing it more. It is annoying because I had a little issue recently where the latest invasion update kind of broke my game, and the way that I found to fix that, because the game would not launch for me, is that I had to go into the files and delete the easy anti-cheat or whatever, and then verify integrity of game files so that I would reinstall that, and then it was able to launch and work. So if that's an issue you have, try doing that. But I thoroughly enjoy the Outlast Trials. This is one of my favorite games to play. That's one of my favorite horror games to come out. It is extremely, unbelievably stressful when you're playing it by yourself, which is something that I've learned. I wasn't expecting it to be that stressful, because when I'm playing with friends, I don't feel that as much. I feel like, yeah, we're all in this together, and I'm not that scared because I have friends by my side. And then I play by myself and my heart races. I just think this game is really well made. They're constantly coming out with new trials. It's just crazy There's so much crazy shit in this game, and I have so much fun playing it, and I just want to play it more. Okay, and then in first place, we have Mouthwashing. This is truly kind of my favorite horror game to come out in a long time, actually. I think that this is a very, very, very well-made game. I love the story of this game. I even love the gameplay. It's a simple, but I have so much fun playing through it. It is a short, concise, I want to say 2 to 3 hour game that you finish, but my god, if it isn't something special. This is a game that I came away from playing, and it just had such an emotional impact on me, and I think that it is a very unique game to come out of the space, the horror space, because like I said, I think it's something special, and if you know nothing about it, please play it blind. It's just beautiful. I think the story is really special, and I love how they did it. Alright, and now it's time for the movie section of the video. Now, I love horror. Horror is the primary genre of movies I watch. So I decided to cut that down for you because I've already talked about a lot of the movies, but coming in at 10th place, we have Queens of the Dead. Now, I did recently talk about this, but I just wanted to put this on my list because I love celebrating queer voices. I just want to see more of it, and I love this movie. I don't think it's necessarily the best movie ever made. I think that it definitely has its flaws, but come on, a zombie movie with drag queens? How am I not gonna want to watch that? It is a surprisingly funny movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. At number 9, we have Mickey 17. This movie feels special to me. I don't think that it is what a lot of people wanted or expected, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Robert Pattinson is great in it. So is the rest of the cast. I just really enjoyed this story, and I think that despite it being heavy-handed according to other people, which by the way I think is kind of a lame argument most of the time, I do really enjoy this movie, and I enjoy what it has to say. And then at number 8, we have K-pop Demon Hunters. It would be a little surprising if this wasn't on a lot of people's top 10 list of the year. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The music is incredible. I'm not usually this genre of movie fan, not like largely so. I do enjoy movies here and there from it, but I thought the movie was really beautiful. I thought the story was, I thought the animation was, and I thought the music was. So it was a very enjoyable watch. I wish we got some more out of it, but I still really liked it. Okay, and coming in at number 7, we have SLC Punk, or Salt Lake City Punk, I think is what it stands for. I think that this is a special movie, even though it's not quite what I was expecting. It has Matthew Lillard as one of the main characters, as the main character, and it's about a group of punks living in Salt Lake City, and there's something really heartfelt about this movie that is kind of hard to explain unless you've seen it. I just think that the characters and the story are really fun and really cool. Okay, and coming in at number 6, we have Frankenstein from 2025, the Guillermo del Toro one. I really enjoyed this movie. There was slight little minor nitpicks that I had about it, but overall, I really enjoyed it, and I like this adaptation. I love the story of Frankenstein from the book. This movie did a lot for me, and I really enjoyed seeing all of these things just come to fruition in a way that I think makes the story very digestible and entertaining, and it's just such a beautifully crafted movie. And then coming in at number 5, we have The Truman Show. I watched this for the first time, and yeah, it's incredible. I've always been a fan of Jim Carrey. I don't know, there's something about this movie that is just so original that I don't know if we'll ever get something like it again. I think that this is a very fun movie. I think there's so much entertainment value in this movie, it's kind of crazy, and I just loved it. I fell in love with it. Coming in at number 4, we have Interstellar, a Christopher Nolan movie that I watched for the first time. Yeah, it's a pretty well-regarded movie, obviously, but I think that I really enjoyed this one. I do enjoy the story a lot. I do enjoy the visuals a lot. They are kind of outstanding and very impressive. It has an ending that made me cry pretty good, so there's a lot of good stuff here. It's Interstellar. Come on. And then in third place, kind of a similar movie in a way, we have Arrival. I just found Arrival really special. I love this type of weird kind of sci-fi mystery type of movie, and this one really got me. I just enjoy the concept so much. I like the idea of aliens coming down and having to decipher language and figure out communication. It's very fun and special to me, and I think that this movie goes places that just make it a very A+ level movie for me. All right, and then in second place we have The Whale with Brendan Fraser and Sadie Sink and some other people that are also really great. Now this is kind of a slow burn movie, but it is one of the most emotional, beautiful movies I have seen, especially this year. I thoroughly loved The Whale. It is a 5-star movie to me. I just think the performances are outstanding. Oh my god, is this movie just heart-wrenching. I don't know, there's something that really reached me with this one that made it stand out. Alright, and then at number 1, it felt disingenuous to try and take this off my list. It's Sinners. I just love Sinners. It is my favorite movie of the year. Despite the fact that I've talked about it a lot, I didn't want to omit it from this list. Super well crafted, super well acted. Holy shit, the acting in this movie and the story with the accompaniment of music and the way the music plays into the story. Oh, it's godly. It's god tier. This is another 5-star movie, and it's going to stick with me for a while, and it's a movie that I will likely rewatch every once in a while, which is something I don't do frequently. Alright, and now we have the TV show segment, which is TV shows. Wow. And you know, Stranger Things could have been on this list. It's not. Anyway, at number 10, we have Dexter. Not the Dexter's Laboratory, Dexter, the serial killer guy. I started watching Dexter at some point. I did not finish it, but I got through several of the seasons, which is where I think I'm happy with ending it before I know it gets bad. I'm happy with where I left off. I think Dexter is a very good show. I enjoy these types of shows, and I think Dexter is a very fun character. At number 9, we have Tracker. Now, I think this is definitively a worse show than Dexter. I get easy a monkey brain joy out of shows like this where there's really not much to them, but I enjoy watching them, shutting off my brain, enjoying the show for a bit. I think that Tracker just reached that level for me. At number 8, we have Killing Eve. Now, Killing Eve is a great show, but for some reason, after a certain point, it stopped hooking me, which is why it's not as high as it could have been, but I really enjoy Killing Eve. I think the two main characters are great, and it's a very fun show with a bunch of lesbian, not even really undertones, they're just tones. At number 7, we have Watson. It's a medical drama. I'm a sucker for medical drama sometimes, and Watson is the one that got me this year, and it's about Watson from Sherlock Holmes. He's a genius doctor and he does a bunch of stuff. I also like the side characters quite a bit. I don't know, the story was compelling and I got a lot of enjoyment out of this one. At number 6, we have The Amazing Digital Circus. Fuck it, might as well include it. It's a TV show. I have a lot of fun watching this show and I really like the characters, and I don't know, there's something really fun to me about seeing something come from YouTube and just kind of explode and make it big time. The Amazing Digital Circus is a good show that I really love, and I'm excited for where it goes. At number 5, we have It, Welcome to Derry. I love seeing Derry, Maine. I love seeing Pennywise. It's just so fun. I really had my time with this one. I think that it has kind of a slower start for me, but once we start getting more Pennywise stuff, ooh baby, ooh, I love it. Also, Dick Halloran is a main character and I love him, so that's really cool. Yeah, highly recommend if you're interested in more Pennywise, more Derry, Maine, more Stephen King universe stuff, because this also has a lot of stuff on the outskirts, so a very great watch. And number 4, we have Smiling Friends. Smiling Friends is just such a fun show. I think that this show has humor that just really makes me laugh. I really enjoy the humor of this show. It is a very enjoyable watch. It's also pretty short episodes, so it's something that I can just sit down and go, I'm gonna have a fun time watching this. Okay, and at number 3, we have prehistoric planet. This is the Apple TV Animal Planet documentaries type show, also hosted by David Attenborough, which is yes, but it is rendered very well, by the way. Rendered dinosaur documentary type thing. Obviously, we can't know anything that they display in the show for sure. This is them kind of taking a leap and saying, this is what we think could be possible based on what we know. I love dinosaurs, and it makes me so happy to watch this show, and I love Animal Planet. Getting to see the worlds collide made me so happy. Coming in at number 2, we have School Spirits. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty cheesy show, but it is one that I really fell deep into the story of, and I couldn't look away. I'm excited for when it continues because I want to watch more. I don't know, there's something about this show that really hooked me. I gotta know where it goes. And then in first place, we have Severance. Wow, this is a show that I'd heard a lot of good things about, and then I watched it and I said, okay, no, I get it. This is an incredible show. On the outside, it kind of seems a little bit boring, but I think that the mystery and the story is so compelling that it's just gonna make you want to watch more. And I really like the characters. I like all of them. I think they're great. All right, and now we have the book section because I be reading. I didn't read that much this year, so I'm only going to do top 5. I'm going to do my best to read more this year. In fifth place, we have Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alire Science. I don't know if that's how you pronounce their name. I just think that this is a very pretty book, and there's a lot of fun things going on here in terms of like culture and family and queerness and how all of these things kind of mix, and also the time at which this is set. Very, very good read, and I am so excited to read the sequel book, which I own. I just haven't read it yet, but I'm very much so looking forward to it. In fourth place, we have I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver. This is actually a book that I liked so much that I reread it. I never reread books. Now, to be fair, I reread this like a couple of years after I had originally read it, but I love this book. I think it just gets me because it's a very sweet little romance that goes on, and the main character is non-binary. Yay. There's a lot of fun stuff here. There are some triggering events in this book, but it is beautiful nonetheless. In third place, we have Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. This is the book that inspired the movie Annihilation, which I loved, and it is the first of a trilogy. The writing in this book is phenomenal. Sometimes you just come across a book that is so well written that it is unique and stands out to you. This is one of those books. And also, I love the world of Annihilation. It's very great mystery stuff with also just crazy science, fictitious science going on, and I'm a sucker for it. In second place, we have Hell Followed With Us by Andrew Joseph White. This is a trans as hell story, and I love it. I can't wait to read more Andrew Joseph White because this was something special, and I highly, highly recommend looking into his books. It is a horror book. It is a lot of ways body horror, and you can see how that might kind of connect with, the trans story. It is absolutely beautiful, and the main character, so compelling. Ooh, God, yes. And then at first place, we have The Emperor of Gladness by Ocean Vuong. This is the second time Ocean has written a book that has made my #1 book of the year list, so what the fuck? I just think that his writing is so beautiful. He kind of has more of a poetic background where he does poetry, and so when he came out with this book and the previous book, I just found the writing just so compelling and so unique. It's set in Connecticut. It's set in New England, and so there's a lot there that I could relate to. The characters, the writing, just incredible. Alright, and now we've made it to the part in the video where I talk about myself, by which I mean the channel, and I just want to thank all of you because I love making videos and it truly means a lot to me that there are people out there who enjoy watching my videos and want to be on this ride with me. It means a lot. It really, truly does. My channel, once again, continued to grow, which is crazy because I'm going to be honest, I never expected to. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about my favorite videos, and because I can, I'm going to do 15 because you can't stop me. Also, there's going to be a playlist in the description. If you want to watch any of these videos, they'll be in that playlist. At 15th place, we have my 3 Scary Games Leisure Edition video. I always enjoy the 3 Scary Games videos. They're very fun for me to record, and I think that they end up being some of my funnier videos. I don't know why, but I think that it just happens, and I really enjoyed this video. I need to do more 3 Scary Games. At 14th, we have Silly DS Games to Cure Your Sadness To, or whatever I decided to call it. This is a video where I was kind of struggling and I didn't know what to record or how to record, and then I did this. It ended up being one of my favorite just funny videos of the year. I enjoy a funny gaming video, and that ended up being this. I wish I'd set up the layout of it differently after I'd uploaded it and watched it back. I went, I could have done this better, but if I do a future video like it, I will. But I really enjoyed this one. At number 13, we have my Jump King video. I don't do well with rage games, and this is a rage game. This was again in an era where I was just kind of struggling. I don't know, something about it, something about this video, I think it turned out really funny, and I just like how I am in it. The gameplay, oh, that doesn't matter. Let's be clear, that doesn't matter at all. And then at 12th place, we have Egg is Life. This is a stupid video that I did because I had the idea. It is basically 30 minutes of nothing with an occasional mix of feeling like you're going crazy. So if that sounds like something you want to watch, go for it. But this video is not for everyone, and I knew that. But it is for me, and that's why it's on this list. At number 11, we have the It's My Birthday, or video, my birthday video from last year. I have fun making these. That one was oddly very emotional for me to make. I make it crazy, I make it absurd, and I enjoy doing that, and then adding the hint of just real, just beauty and emotion. I don't know. Something special to me. And then at number 10, we have my Your Turn to Die videos from the year. Every once in a while I cheat and I include several videos in one, but it's because the series to me is just kind of one long video. Yeah, I always enjoy playing Your Turn to Die. I still have more coming out. It's a slower series for me to get out, which is probably a problem, but whatever, it's my channel. And then at number 9, we have my Final Destination franchise video. This is the year where I started doing franchise reviews I started with Pet Sematary, and I wanted to get one of these videos on the list, and I decided to pick the Final Destination one because, I don't know, there's something about this one that was just very special to me. It sticks out to me, I think maybe because it's a franchise I love with some terrible movies in it that I hate. And then at 8th place, we have my Outlast Trials videos. I talked about it a little bit before, but ooh, I love these videos. I think that they are some of my more fun ones to come out in the year. I enjoy recording them. Again, stressful, but I enjoy recording them, and I think they turn out just fun watches. And then at number 7, we have my 75 horror movies video. This is one that I was obligated to put on the list because of how much effort and time went into it. I watched 75 horror movies, and I did that for one video. Well, that's not true, but they're all in one video that is an hour and a half long. You don't see that very often. At number 6, we have my Rocket League videos with Allie. I think there are only 2, but shout out Allie. Thank you for playing the game with me and recording the videos with me. I think that they are very fun, funny videos. It's Rocket League. I don't think there's much of an audience for it on YouTube, but sometimes I gotta just have fun, and these were fun for me. At number 5, we have my first ever cosplay video. I decided to go to a con for the first time and do cosplay for the first time, and I went as Jason Voorhees. And this video kind of chronicled that. If I were to do it again, I I would try and do things a little differently, improve it in ways, but ultimately I still really enjoyed this, and this is just kind of a special video for me. I think it's a good to watch. Maybe. I don't know anymore. At fourth place, we have my continue experiment video. This is where we start getting some lore. If you don't know, I have lore for this channel, and I enjoy making those videos a lot. This is one of those videos. It was a short idea for a shorter video, but I thoroughly enjoyed making it. It was very fun. I enjoy making these and scripting them and coming up with the ideas and editing them. It's fun for me, and I really liked this one. It was celebrating the fact that I had released a video weekly for 100 weeks straight, and I'm still going. And then in third place, we have another lore video with my 12-year anniversary video. Again, I put a lot of time and effort into these. I record a lot. There's a lot that I have to do because it's multiple characters all played by me. I have to script shit. I have to come up with music choices. I have to edit a lot because it's hard to sync stuff like that. But I love them. They're some of my favorite videos, some of the videos I'm most proud of on the channel, and I'm very happy I did it. I think this year was a good one. And then in second place, we have what I think is my most viewed video of the year, which is me when I tried every Reese's product that I could find. This video, oh my god, it was special, and it took me so much time and effort, and this is what I consider to be one of my quote-unquote big videos. I like to do one a year, at least, so happy Reese's to you. I almost died of a sugar crash or whatever was happening to me, but I'm glad I did it because it's a really good video, I think. And then at first place, we have my Scooby-Doo movies video, the one where I watched every Scooby-Doo movie, which is there 49. And then I also, of course, had to, because I'm me, look at all of the shorts and specials. This video is crazy. It's my longest video ever. It's a little over 4 hours long. It means a lot to me because Scooby-Doo is one of my favorite things ever. It was a childhood dream of mine to watch and own all of the Scooby-Doo movies, so I did that. I understand that most of you can't watch a 4-hour video in one setting. Even if you put it on 2x speed, that's still 2 hours long. Please watch it, but like put it on in the background while you're cleaning or doing tasks, or just watch it in increments. This was by far the most effort I've ever put into a video, and the editing process, the longest time I've ever spent editing a video. Go figure. Oh my god, I almost died. I wanted to die. Anyway, that's it. I wish I had more details to give you about the channel growth. I started doing shorts this year, and my views have gone up quite a bit thanks to that. Anyway, I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you for helping give me a better 2025. I enjoy making videos so much, and I really enjoy all of you and the community that I have here, so thank you. If you want to like and subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. More videos on the way. They might be a little bit easier for a period because honestly, I want a little bit of a break, but I'm not going to take a break. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you have a good 2026. That's probably not going to be very possible, but I hope it happens nonetheless.